eliminate all external distractions. Just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
So what if my goal isn't work? The goal is always work. It's just what you're working on. And so whether you're like, I want to have the best marriage, then cool, it takes fucking work. If the goal is to have the best kids, then parenting, is that not fucking work? It's fucking work. If the goal is to have the best physique, it's fucking work. If the goal is to have the best career, it's work. If the goal is to just be the ultimate version of you, it's work in all those arenas. And being mindful of what you want to optimize for in terms of how many hours you want to allocate to each. And so, like, most people live lives of quiet desperation because they're hoping to find a way around work. But work is the way. It's the only way. Because everything else, if it didn't require work, then you'd already have it. Breathing doesn't really require work. Most people do.
Crazy if you think that the way you are going to get rich is from making the money that you have right now and just investing it in the stock market. That's insane. Because what you are actually doing is you're just letting other people get rich. Who gets really rich? The asset managers who manage your money, the banks that hold your capital. Why do they get rich instead of you? They take your money and they take real risk with it. Unless you take risk with your money, but also with yourself, you're never going to get wealthy. And so it's not done through investing. It is done through earning. That is the only way you make real money. Once you make real money, you can make more of it through investing. But in the beginning, you got to earn. That's it.
Your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. You know, you better fight yourself, because you're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, just say, fuck it, I'm gonna beat my mind today? Or do you just give in to your mind and say, oh, I'm tired today, I'm lazy, I don't want to do it, it's too hard, no one else is doing it, it's a weekend, it's too late, these are already off hours, oh, exactly what I want isn't happening right now. Like, okay, great. You know who that's great for? Your competition.
And what if the truth is that you're one relationship away, one meeting away, one conversation, one podcast, one interview, one new thought, one new emotion, one new tactic or strategy away from completely changing the trajectory of your life?
Being on, what I should really set my goal for my ice hockey career. You'd be like, dude, fucking get on the ice. Like, you don't even know how to skate yet. What are we talking about, right? Like, you'd probably be like, this is ridiculous. It's the same perspective. I think you're spending all this time on the side of the ring, and you just got to put your skates on and get in.
Every day's good.
Of course. You're alive.
You're alive. Nobody died.
You're a black swan of black swans. We should not exist.
800, that's right, 400 trillion to one.
Yeah.
850 million people on Earth do not have access to clean water.
Kind of popped up almost out of nowhere. What's that story? Like, what's behind that?
Have you heard the story of the bamboo? So the bamboo spends its first 5 years growing under the earth, but it's still growing. And then within 5 weeks, it shoots up yards and yards up in the sky. Nobody saw it coming, but the bamboo knew that in due time, things would occur. So I've been around. I've just been underground.
Procrastination is caused by the fear of success. You know if you did it, you'd win and you'd be better. So I didn't do it so I could be my comfortable self. Next thing I knew, the opportunity passed. It felt so good just to be me again.
How can somebody get a Lamborghini in today's world? The people that I've noticed in my life growing up who always talked about what they were going to do were always the people that never got anything done. For me, I'm impulsive, right? Impulsive activity can be a good thing and a bad thing sometimes. And I've been on both ends before, but I would say because I'm impulsive, I don't wait on anything. I say, hey, I have an idea, let's execute, let's figure it out on the way, versus trying to have everything complete right now and then saying, then let's go, right? I'm not gonna spend 2 weeks on a logo. Like, no, here's the name, here's the business, let's go. We'll figure all that, later. Yeah, you gotta take action. You don't take action, nothing gets done. And the sooner you take action, the sooner you'll figure out what needs to be
5 years, you're gonna say, yeah, I'm so glad I started 5 years ago. I think that's the thing for everyone that's listening is, what's the thing in 5 years you're gonna thank yourself for today? Is it from going for a walk, starting an email list, posting yourself on social, getting your first customer, hosting something as a podcast? My first YouTube video was with my phone. And in 5 years, yeah, now I have a studio that's $30,000 of studio equipment. Now there's a team. Yeah, but it started, and you keep starting and starting and starting, gets to that point.
One thing that you can do as a man is just to get your life in order. Just be the strongest, most honorable, best version of yourself. Don't be a bad person. Be a good person. Tell the truth. Be honorable. Protect the people that you care about. Be polite to everybody. Make as much money as you can. Go to the gym. Get in good shape. Find other guys who are on the same mission as you. And by doing that in and of itself, you're automatically going to be a beacon of resistance. Even if you don't do anything or say anything, just being a person who has his life in order, who's not struggling within his own mind, who's not depressed, who's not sad, who has other people on the same mission, same path as him, that's going to make you a beacon of resistance.
You could be the master of your fate. You could be the captain of your soul. But you have to realize that life is coming from you and not at you. And that takes time.
Wow.
Okay.
That first 9 businesses didn't really amount to anything. 9. As in the first one, spent time, fucking failed. Second one, this one will be different, fucking failed. Third one, this is the one. I'm just painting this picture because, like, it's painful as shit because the whole time everyone is telling you, I told you so, and they're right. Today. But not forever.
If life was nothing but green lights and we didn't have yellows and reds, things that make us pause, hardships, crises, times for introspection, then what the hell would it all be for? We need the yellows and the reds. That's how we evolve. That's how hopefully there's some ascension to our being. I would say to my 15-year-old self, go fail more. If anything, I would say to you, go fail more. Forget them. Those people on the sideline that are saying the thumbs down or calling you something or being snarky, they're on the sidelines for a reason.
You don't need any more motivational quotes. Motivation will get you going. Discipline will keep you growing. But showing up every single day and doing the work is what will get you to your goal. Do not post a motivational quote again. Just go and do the work.
You can choose a life of ease and comfort, or you can choose a life of service and adventure. And when you're 80, which one of those things you think you're going to be more proud of? You're going to be more proud of having chosen a life of service and adventure.
You have to work harder than you think you possibly can. You can't hold grudges. It's hard. And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life, because that's going to happen. All that matters is that you got to get up.
Squander your potential. That will be your biggest regret. Squandering what you could have done. Don't be an I coulda. I coulda. Could have been a great speaker. I don't want that, man. I want to be a great speaker. Could have been a great entrepreneur. I don't want that. I want to be a great entrepreneur. Could have been a great dad. Say to yourself, would I recommend myself as, and fill in the blank? Would I recommend myself as a parent? Would I recommend myself as a husband? Would I recommend myself as a business partner? And if the answer is no, then ask yourself why. Ask yourself some tough questions to get some real answers.
The pursuit of your goals will rarely be easy. You're going to feel discomfort, frustration, and self-doubt most of the time. But instead of getting discouraged, understand that there's growth in the struggle. You can't become someone you've never been by doing the things you've always done. Be proud of the effort you're putting in. Be patient with the results, because it's only a matter of time before you come out on top.
If you're ambitious and you have a desire and you're willing to dedicate 1,000 days, I will tell you that your life in 2.5, 3 years will look dramatically different. I was talking to John Maxwell 2 days ago, and the guy has been doing leadership training for 52 years. He's written 90 books. He goes, it's not that impressive. Consistency compounds. He goes, Dan, I've just been doing one thing for 52 years. I'm 73. Can you wake up every day for 1,000 days and do the work? Well, what's the work? You know what the work is. The work is keeping the commitments you make to yourself, working on your body, working on your self-esteem, working on your spirituality, working on your mind, working on the skill sets that makes you more valuable to your team.
Need a life. You truly want to be happy? Create a life that you can't wake up to every day, you know? And that is, in a nutshell, me. I can't
create a
wait
life.
to get
Say
out
it
of
again.
it.
Create a life that you
can't wait to wake up to.
Can't wait to wake up to. I love that. That's good.
The hardest thing in life is figuring out who you are and what you want to do for the rest of your life. Don't listen to anyone. Right. Don't listen to anyone. Nobody knows you or what you're capable of doing. I always knew who I was and exactly what I wanted to do. And once you figure that out, you wake up every day and you work toward it. That's what you do. It's impossible for you to fail if you know who you are, what you want to do, and you wake up every day and work toward it.
Imagine how good you'd be
at something you loved if you're winning at something that you hate. Committing to decisions that you feel drawn toward making often makes you feel nervous. Changing a job or leaving a relationship or moving to a new city, it's often hard to let go of the fear. His justification is that you absolutely can, because if you're not happy right now, you're not risking anything in any case. What's the worst that could happen? You leave a job that you hate to take a chance on one that you love, fail, and still have the one that you hate there to go back to. That's still a success. In fact, it's more than a success because you closed the loop that you had in your mind that was ramping up anxiety costs for ages and ages in the back of your mind, and you don't need to worry about it anymore. And this is the difference in life between playing to win and playing to not lose. How do you know when to give up the good for the great? How do you even know what good and great are? If you're succeeding at something that you hate, imagine how amazing you'd be at something that you loved.